Hey everybody, we're up in Alaska. It's about 25 below. We're in this nice little ice shack. We just nailed the fish here. We're waiting for more. They go in kind of schools and they run around the lake. So you'll have a point in time where there's nothing really happening. But we got in this big nest of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was one over here, and then I caught to this one.
There's one over here.
Uh-huh.
Then we got the lines tangled up. You guys really missed that one. But one. So we're gonna show you kind of what the little ice shack looks like. You wanna pan through there, Mr. Photographer? Yeah, I have to bring all these people with me here. Okay, Kiki, grab that thing there. This is a dipper, you guys. I want to show you a dipper there, right over there. The dipper. This is the dipper. It's long, so you don't have to bend over. And you scoop it out. And you got to do this quite often when it's 25 below. Okay, now put the rod back. Kiki thought there was a fish on. Good job, girl. Okay, and then so we got 4 holes here. We're using 3 of them.
One's in the back there.
And we got bait. We got fold up here. We got heat in here. And we usually got a frying pan going. We'll cook up some medium-sized ones. They're the best eating.
So now we just wait till school comes back and gets the pole. So whenever you see this go like this, that means there's a bite, and then you'll slowly take it off right here. It'll come off. And then you'll jerk it up, and then that'll catch it in there.
And if it's a big one like Pappy gets, holy smokes, you gotta wrestle it.
Oh yeah.
And then on the other ones here, we've got the little thing that sits there and it'll bob.
It'll go like this.
For because some of them are really sneaky. They'll come and mouth it. All right, got a little bite there. All right, we just put some eggshells inside there.
The eggshells make you see better down the hole. So if you, for example, put some down here in this hole, it would like glow it up kind of in that hole.
And we've had some sunlight now. The colder it gets, the more the sun's showing. So that'll shine off the eggshells. And then you can see the real big fish cruise by and check it out.
And then we put bait on the ends of the line on the hook. So what it does is it puts like little senses in the water, and then when the fish comes by, it like, ooh, go this way and jump on it, and then it'll get stuck in their lip and reel it on up.
Very good. And then what do? When it bobs a couple times, we'll yank that baby back and hook them big ones, right? Or we try and get it away from the little ones. Like Connor catches. A couple different kind of augers here. This is a battery auger right over here. And then we got some hand augers over here. And you can put a drill on them too.
Right behind there.
Now, what do you figure the depth was when you drilled them there, Connor?
I say 2 feet.
2 foot, okay. And you drill right down through it,
Yep.
just by hand. That's pretty amazing.
What kind of fish are in the lake?
We've got burbot. Somehow, somebody accidentally let a few burbot escape, and there's a lot of burbot here now, and that's the best eating fish around. And then,
There's rainbow.
big hog rainbow and little rainbow. And then we got silvers. Yeah, and then there are some grayling left. What, we gotta try and get Fish and Game to start stocking the grayling back in here. They've been slipping up. And then there's Arctic char in here too.
So quite a few fish.
Yep.
Quite a few.
What would you say the biggest fish you got out of here?
24 incher.
How big is that, Pappy?
I have it hanging on the wall. 24 inches. You know how big an inch is?
Yes, I know how big an inch is. Pappy.
Oh, you want me to measure it out
Yeah,
with my
let's-
hand here? It's about that, like that. You know, big fisherman. Oh, well, maybe that's 28.
Which is better, night fishing or day fishing?
Well, actually, last night we did really good. Now, we usually have a light that goes down there. It runs off that battery. And at night, it brings all them fish from all around the lake. They start cruising in, and then they spot the bait. Other than that, it would be all dark. And then every once in a while, something will nose it. But I popped off one last night. Of course, we had two on there, and they got hooked on the same line. That was a big mess.
What was the coldest you've been in while fishing?
About 45 below.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, and we've been snow machining in here, so.
What was the most fish you caught in a day?
Ooh. I
Well,
remember that one time in the summer.
yeah. How many?
You and Jimmy were like around 13.
Oh.
There was a lot that one day.
Mhm.
That was in, what month was that in? I'd say around
July or something?
July. Yeah, I think it was July.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so around July, and they're really coming out.
So ice fishing, when that school comes through, you'll slap, if you can get that bait back in there, you'll rack up 30, like that. We never keep any unless somebody's hungry.
And we fry them on up there.
There, we fry them up. Yep.
What would you say the best fish for eating is?
Ooh,
Rainbows.
I love rainbow, but
Rainbows.
burbot is probably the best.
I'd say my favorite's rainbow.
Yep. That's an Alaskan lobster. Very good.
You ever had a fish that was too big for your hole?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. I just had to make the hole bigger. I'm wearing this hat. I usually don't wear my hat, but my hair's messed up, so.
And I didn't bring a hat. This is my face mask. Just rolled it on up there.
And we got our snow machines outside. We're about ready to take a ride here pretty soon.
And then you always check back on poles. Because there's some of those fish are real sneaky and they just,
Especially the ones behind you, right?
oh yeah.
Yep.
So you always want to make sure, check behind you, check in front of you, check to the side of you. Just in case there might be a fish on there.
You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, so we got some shrimp here. We cut them all up in the morning. Of course, you guys were all sleeping, but
Well,
I-
not all of you. Some of you out there.
Yeah.
Probably up.
we just had New Year's last night, and we were all partying till about 3 in the morning. So all these other people were sleeping, and they were all supposed to meet at 8 o'clock here, and I happened to be the only one. I had to clean all the holes up, and drill them again, and nobody came. They're all snoring. And that's when the big fish were through.
What kind of snow machine do you use?
Yamaha. You can't beat them. They're the best. Yeah, right here. Yamaha.
And right there.
Oh, and Yamaha there. Oh, man. Yep. So we probably got about 12 Yamahas sitting right out here on the ice.
Well, let's go look at the ice shack from the outside.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You want to go ahead and tell them how you brought it in and stuff like that. Oh, we can see what's going on here, yeah. Yeah. We had to clear that one. When it's this cold,
It freezes up pretty quickly. Throw the ice to the other side.
Have you ever had any animals come up the hole while you're fishing?
oh yeah, muskrats all the time.
Tell us a story about that.
Well, we had Kathy Winfrey here, and we had the girls were all inside the big ice shack. This is a small one, and we're all fishing all at once. Here comes this hairy thing, pops up, and everybody's freaking out. And it was a muskrat, and it's freaking out too, like, okay. And it popped the wood open on it. So we had to when we leave, we put pails on them with weight. And then naturally, they'll bring up all kinds of vegetation.
Do you like ice fishing more than fishing in the summer?
No, I like flat fishing.
So fly fishing is a different kind of pole. So it's longer and like a different color string, and then you pull back and forth, and then shoo, and then
Got that. That's an important part of it. Do that again. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So what happens if we catch a fish and then we pull it up, grab it by the fish right here, and then if you can't get it out with your hands, get a Leatherman, which is like a toolkit. Actually, we have one up here. So this is a Leatherman. See, it's got a little duct tape on there, but right, and then you open it all up.
Little ice on it because it's cold.
This is what we use. If we can't get the hook out, you go like this with it, and then you yank it out like that. And then when you're done, it's got like tools and stuff in there, and knives. It's really cool.
You can skin and fillet the fish, right? With it? Yeah.
Very handy.
And it cuts the bait up real good.
And then if you have like a little holder, you put it right there.
Yep.
And then put it right back up there when you need it.
And it's hard to have your fishing partners, they always seem to forget their Leathermans.
Yeah.
Does corn work good for bait?
Corn's really good, yeah. It's a teaser. It'll get them around. Shrimp is real good. Nasty shrimp. Got a stinky smell to it. Fish kind of like that.
Never
Yeah.
get off your hands though.
Yeah, and then we take like a little net and we'll put some nasty shrimp and maybe chunks of old salmon and stuff, and then weight it with a little rock, and then we put a line down to the bottom, and that will be kind of a chum to get them over. And naturally, we've probably got more people on the lake here So they're chumming with different stuff too. You always got to find out what is the best.
How many fish have we caught today?
About 5 so far.
5 so far.
Rainbow, silver.
Well, when I got in here, I had to go out, clean up the machine real quick. And when I come in, the pail was tipped over, the pole was down almost into the water, and there was a fish on it. And it was way over, actually over on the other hole. So we're pulling like crazy trying to get it out.
Yeah. And then
And then I got hooked into another line.
the last one that we caught was over in this hole. And then we saw it just go like this. And then Pappy pulled it on up. And then something was weird. And then this one was going off like this. It was going off. So Pappy grabbed that one. I grabbed this one. This line was so far down, so I had to pull it right up like this. Pull it.
And actually,
it was hooked to.
it was hooked to my fish
And then
somehow.
Pappy's. It was such a baby fish. I think it was a silver, right?
That's the one you caught.
No, you caught it. I think we caught was it a silver, Pappy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a silver. And then this one was all twisted up. We had to get that one off with the hook. It's crazy.
And when you were pulling this one out, it tipped over the pail
Oh, yes.
with my big fish in it.
This one, see the hole right here? This is the hole. And then this is the outside of the hole. The hook was like right there. So just about going right under the hole. Safe.
Yep. And it actually tipped over my pail with my fish in it. So she was hooked to my line. Circled and got into the other line.
What did we do last night?
Had fireworks, and you live streamed it. This was a good thing. Also put it out on YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
So go check that video out soon when you're done with this one.
And what was the new ones that we were shooting up there?
UFO.
UFOs. They were good. Oh, we got more fishermen coming in here. Come on, you guys are ready to go?
All right. Well, we got another fisherman in here.
Who's here? Hey, watch out for her. Buddy.
Ready to go to school.
See his coat here? Look at that. You got a Yamaha coat on, huh? See his helmet? Look at that. Look at the eyes in there. It's an awesome helmet. You gotta watch out. This guy catches big fish. Yeah.
I got to go to school.
You want to go to Squirrel World? Okay.
He's so sweating.
Oh. Yeah. I think he wants to go hunting squirrels right now.